Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about yet another project that recently got listed on Coinbase, and this project is called Crypterium or the CRPT token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website crypterium.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about Crypterium, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you buy these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains on these cryptocurrencies, right? And if you don't have a Gateio account, I suggest you to use the link in the description or on the screen right now in order for you to set up your own Gateio account today. And by doing so, you not only get a chance of making some really good gains on the low market cap cryptocurrency that they have there, but you can also get a 30% trading fee rebate as well by using the link in the description, right? And by using the link to sign up, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which thank you in advance. And apart from that, you can also get other means of making some really good profits because they have some of the best products in any crypto exchanges, right? Which also includes or copy trading, giveaways as well as NFT boxes. So please check it out right away. So going back to the coin market cap page for this token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on coin market cap's page for this token, but this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Crypterium? Crypterium is building a mobile app that lets users spend cryptocurrency in everyday life. So obviously, like when it comes to cryptocurrencies, one of the main issues is that cryptocurrencies are still not being used on a day-to-day basis by people, and therefore adoption is a big issue right now. Crypterium is aiming to solve this problem by building a mobile app that lets users spend cryptocurrencies in everyday life, right? So that's their main focus. Using the Crypterium app, users can reportedly trade cryptocurrencies, top up their phones, open a savings account, and order its global crypto card. So what can you do with your Crypterium app? So with your Crypterium app, you can trade cryptocurrencies, top up your phones for any of your mobile phone plans, open a savings account where you can basically earn interest, and order its global crypto card. So they have a global crypto card which you can use to pay for goods and services, which you can order through their app, right? Crypterium claims to have over 400,000 registered users and it's an account Keith Tierra, co-founder of TechCrunch, amongst its advisors. So it's basically a platform that has over 400,000 registered users, and its its co-founder Keith Tierra, who has also been a co-founder of TechCrunch, is its advisors, right? The project has been identified as one of the emerging 50 in a joint FinTech 100 report by KPMG and H2 Ventures. The app can be downloaded at the following link. So basically, this project has been identified as an emerging 50, top 50 companies, and has been a part of the joint FinTech 100 reports by KPMG and H2 Ventures, right? So these are some of the main highlights of this project. So now that we only have this much information about this project, let's go to the website itself, which is crypterium.com, in order to find other information about this project, right? So right off the bat, they have a pretty cool website, and here they have a statement saying like a bank but for crypto, but they've striked out the like, stating that it's a bank but for crypto, right? Get your free wallet for Bitcoin and or other 19 cryptocurrencies. Simply buy BTC, ETH, and other crypto with your bank card, or instantly get your own free Visa card to withdraw worldwide. So these are all some of the functionalities that you can basically take advantage of using their app, earn interest, exchange on the best rate, and stay safe with banking class security. So you can technically use this app as a banking app instead of using a traditional banking app, right? So you can create a wallet in 30 seconds, which you can do by using the links here for your Apple iStore or Google Play links here. And if you scroll below, you can clearly see their app as well as their Visa card itself. So this is a pretty cool image of their platform itself. The only wallet you will ever need. So they're claiming that this is the only wallet you will ever need. You don't even need a bank account, because basically their wallet combines traditional finances and digital assets with an unlimited amount of wallets to buy, cash out, and earn crypto. It supports Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, CRPT, which is their native token, and many more. Transfer your crypto with just a phone number or wallet address worldwide for free. So you can pretty much do any form of transfers for free. From wallet to wallet. If another person has a Crypterium wallet, you can transfer funds to them for free, instantaneously, without having to rely on a middleman, right? And here are some of the functionalities that are available: buy, cash out, send, exchange, and spend. So I like the way that they've used their icons pretty effectively. So this is obviously like a platform that's supported by MasterCard Secure Code, verified by Visa, as well as PSI DSS, right? So you can open an account for free by clicking on this link here, and this is their layout. It's a pretty user-friendly and clean layout. And if you scroll below, you get 30% CRPT on Crypterium's native utility tokens. You get 30% interest rate on their native token. So CRPT is the key player inside Crypterium ecosystem that ensures fast and secure value transfer while covering the fee on all crypto to fiat transactions. So obviously, they're using their own native crypto to be a powerhouse of their entire ecosystem, and you can use it to kind of secure value transfer while covering for all fees on fiat to crypto transactions, right? And crypto to fiat transactions. And every time when such a transaction appears inside Crypterium, a 0.5% gas fee in CRPT tokens is charged and burnt at the end of the month. So obviously this is a deflationary token, because they're actively burning 0.5% of the gas fees. When it comes to not 0.5% of the gas fees, they're taking a 0.5% of the gas fees, which is eventually like burnt by the end of the month in order to make this a deflationary token, right? Until now, our burning rate exclusively depended on transactions. However, we decided to speed up the process and burn up to 30% of the total supply in the next 2 years. So initially, they had a goal to burn depending on the transaction speed. So the more the transactions happening on the network, the more the burning rate would happen. But I believe that they've come to the conclusion that a lot of people aren't really using their platform as of now, and therefore they had to speed up the burning process, and therefore they've decided to burn 30% regardless of any transactions happening on their platform or not in the next 2 years, right? Confirming this statement, we are also happy to announce that we have already burnt more than 1 million tokens, bringing the biggest CRPT burn in history. So they already burned 1 million tokens. So it's going to be interesting to see what the tokenomics is going to be looking like. But the burning has definitely, in theory, should be causing the price to go upwards. But it's going to be interesting to see, because if you see the total supply, they have 96.4 million tokens. Obviously, like 1%, 1 million tokens being burned is not a big deal. So we'll cover the tokenomics shortly, right? But you can buy CRPT tokens by clicking on this link here. You can learn more about this token and platform itself by clicking on the Learn More button. And the current price is basically 80.2 cents. At the time I'm making this video, the total supply is 96.4 million. Transaction fuel is 0.5% fee. And they've already burnt 3.5 million tokens already, right? So out of the billion tokens, they're kind of slowly reducing their supply. And this is their cool like app again. Once again, they're showing their cool like kind of like platform. Set your assets free with a global card. So you can do that using a global card. You can get your card by clicking on this button here, or get connected to Apple Pay. It's a virtual and plastic. You can get your virtual card or a plastic card for just €0. So this is obviously a European company, and therefore they have cashes in the prices in euros. Earn up to 15.6% on your crypto. So you can earn up to 15.6% in interest rate, which no banks will offer, right? So if you see, you can click on the Earn Now button, and you can choose to earn based on your crypto. They have a lot of cryptos here. So they have ETH, TON, BTC, CRPT, DAI, USDT, and USDC, and you can supply and you can earn 7.8% on your USDC. And you can check, let's say for example, if you have Bitcoin, you can earn about 4.2%, which is kind of like the standard rate everywhere else, and you can earn some decent interest for different other cryptocurrencies, right? So AI Crypterium price predictions, so you can get price predictions which you can use by clicking start earning, and you can pretty much see some of the price predictions that they have and their layout here. Over 500,000 clients entrust us with their digital assets. So there's a lot of users, and the user base is increasing. So they are EU entity and licensed, and they are also insured by Bitco. So they are a registered and licensed platform in the European Union, and a lot of people are using their platform on a regular basis, right? So top security, obviously they need to be highly secure for people to rely on their platform. 200 plus exchange pairs at your fingertips, so that's also pretty cool. And if you see, stay tuned with real-time notifications. You get real-time notifications for transactions, portfolio updates, and price alerts. So this is coming soon. So 24/7 support and community services. So they provide a lot of support, affect the growth. They have Trustpilot and Google and App Store ratings, which you can also read through from here. Learn everything about crypto at your pace, right? So you can, if you're a beginner, you can learn at your own pace without any rush. And they also have their newsletter where you can sign up for the newsletter and get updates right away from them, right? And if you scroll below, you have their social media information where you can click on to be a part of their community, right? So overall, it's a pretty straightforward and cool platform that you can use to store, earn, and get some form of like payment, additional payment services from their platform, right? So going back to the coin market cap page for this token, this token is currently ranked 512th by market cap and coin market cap. It is currently trading at $1.01 at the time I'm making this video, and it has increased about 200.94% in the past 24 hours. So that's a huge increase in the just 24 hours period. So this is obviously really, really risky, because if you buy it at this price point, you're pretty much buying it at its tops, and you are going to get wrecked pretty soon, right? So be very careful. This is definitely not an advisable time to buy this token. And if you take a look at the market cap itself, so the market cap is $82.5 million, right? So obviously, despite the 200% increase, the token has only had a market cap of still less than $100 million in market cap, which is quite surprising, because that shows that the project hasn't been really used or known by a lot of people, right? So that's something that's very interesting, and you need to definitely take that into account when you're trying to buy this token, right? And if you take a look at the other parameters, including the tokenomics, this token doesn't really have a max supply, which is a big issue, because obviously this doesn't. It's a very inflationary token. They don't have a max supply. This is one of the reasons why they are trying to fast track the burning process in order to make their token much more tokenomically strong. It is a good thing that they've at least finally recognized that their tokenomics needs to improve, and that's why they're increasing the burning rate instead of relying on the transaction nature of the network. But if you see, they still have a long way to go, because the total supply is 96.422 million, which we already saw right now, and the circulating supply is 81.4 million tokens, right? So despite that, if they don't have a cap on their token supply, that's still going to be inflationary. No matter how much burn they do, they need to do a significantly more number of burns before instead of emissions, in order for them to become a completely deflationary token, which can push the price of the token upwards, right? Otherwise, till then, this project is going to be struggling in the mid to long term if they don't do anything drastically, right? And if you scroll below, you can clearly see that even though this project has, if you take a look at the bottom right corner, you can clearly see that the token has literally went up, like shot up to the moon, like literally vertically. This is obviously a huge risk to buy this token at this price point, because you're pretty much buying it at the relative local all-time high. In fact, I think it's the second all-time high. I think it's the third all-time high ever since the initial price of $3.10, and then kind of crashed literally on the very same day, I believe. And then it went to a newer kind of like all-time highs, second all-time highs of $1.29. And this was during 23rd of April 2018. And then since then, the token dumped like crazy, reaching an all-time lows of 14 cents per token as of 24th of December 2018. And then this token was moving sideways. It reached a relative highs of about 99 cents as of 8th of October 2019, went down, went up, down, up and down. I think it's a pretty good short-term play. If you know the price of this token and if you know what you're doing, you can pretty much buy and sell at the right period of times in order to make some really good gains. But if you buy this token at the top, you are going to be losing a lot of money, because I don't think now that Coinbase has this token, this project is going to not necessarily have any other reasoning for it to have a really sharp pump like this, because obviously Coinbase, being one of the largest exchanges, is able to provide the pump that this token needs for the short term. But there won't be any other catalyst, right? Unless a lot of people start using their platform for a really long term. I don't think this project is going to have a lot of sustainable, pumps and dumps. But if you see, this token can technically, in the short term at least, depending on the, due to its very low market cap, you can technically make some really good gains, provided you buy it at the really bottom price of less than 23 cents or less than 20 cents per token, right? But now is obviously not the best time to buy this token. So if you already hold this token, this is the best time to sell this token. So you can definitely sell this token and make some really good gains, and then wait for this token to go down, and then you can buy it again, right? Again, our financial advice is just my opinion. When it comes to Bitcoin comparative, you can clearly see that this token was initially worth over kind of 20,000 satoshis per token. This was way back in kind of like early 2018, which was quite a while back, and then this token dumped right away. Was quite volatile. It reached an all-time lows at that time of 1900 satoshis per token. As of 20th of May 2019, it went to a peak and then down, and then it was kind of bouncing back and forth, but it kind of reached an all-time lows of about 370 satoshis per token. But then recently, due to the Coinbase kind of announcement, this token has started going down, going up to 1800 satoshis per token, right? But I think it's going to dump again. But if you see, the Bitcoin comparative is still significantly low compared to its all-time highs, or even other all-time highs that it has had in the recent times. So this is probably a good token to buy with the Bitcoin comparative compared to dollar comparative, because it seems like for the Bitcoin comparative, even though this token is still pumping, it is significantly lower pump compared to all the pumps that it had way back in 2020 or even before that, right? So I think the Bitcoin comparative seems to be a much better option to buy this token. But again, this is not financial advice. You can obviously lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. And I think dollar comparative would be a pretty safe option if you are trying to trade this token for the short term, right? When it comes to the exchanges itself, this token is available on Coinbase. As of today, this token has been listed on Coinbase, and Coinbase provides the most liquidity for this token. You can also buy this token from KuCoin and from Gateio. Again, if you don't know Gateio is a really popular centralized exchange where you can create an account by using the link in the description to get some really good gain opportunities, along with 30% trading fee rebate as well, right? Which will also help you to make some significant gains and will also support my channel in return as well, right? So Gateio, KuCoin, and Coinbase are pretty much the best exchanges to buy this token. Any other exchange below this is not really worth it. And I think if you want good liquidity and good volume, Gateio, KuCoin, and Coinbase are the best exchanges, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token is a really less well-known project. It makes pumps and dumps occasionally due to price manipulations possibly. But if you know what you're doing in the short term, you can definitely make some good short-term gains. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose a lot of money, right? It's a really risky token. There's a lot of other apps that offer much better services and much better tokenomics and much better use cases compared to Crypterium. We've reached a point where we have a lot of wallet apps, browser apps, and other payment systems that are way advanced and way ahead of their times compared to Crypterium. And Crypterium is just an old project that's struggling to find its relevance, right? Obviously, it has been listed on Coinbase, but that doesn't make this project as a really great project. It's just a mediocre crypto project that has been around for quite some time, and it gets occasional pumps and dumps, and that's pretty much it, right? I don't think a lot of people will be incentivized to hold their CRPT tokens for a very long term, and therefore I can consider this project as a really good short-term play, but not a good long-term play, right? In the short term, I think this project can cross somewhere between $2 or $2.50 if you're lucky in the next 3 to 6 months from now. But I think that's pretty much it, right? It won't really go beyond that unless there's a significant volume increase or significant use case that this project has had in the global scale, right? So again, that's just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting hard-earned money on this token, right? Again, remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.